gentlemen, thank you for joining Scotiabank's life coaching segment. Obviously you saw my commercial during the Super Bowl. Hope you guys enjoyed the game, by the way. And now you've been redirected towards my YouTube channel. Now, as I mentioned briefly, I've changed my coaching style, switching from a football coach to a life coach. In the same sense that football players can strive off motivation, individuals in investing can do the same. We're at an important time in our lives where life expectancy has increased dramatically. That being said, there's many different ways that people are going to need to change their investment profiles in order to prepare for the future. We're going to start off first by talking about the importance of investing in education. How one cannot stress enough how important it is to have increased education in order to sustain their jobs in the workforce. After, we're going to follow the individuals through their lives in the different investing periods, from investing in their children's education in their mid-30s to planning for retirement in their 40s and 50s. So first of all, we're going to start off by talking about education. I'm going to introduce my assistant coaches as they come onto the screen. First, here's Shaz to talk about investing in education. Thank you for joining me. So, as previously mentioned, you're going to talk to us about education.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, well, take it away, and I might interrupt you if I want to clear anything up or add some comments. I hope you don't mind.
Sure.
As you guys know from my time on ESPN, I can be very opinionated and sometimes rude.
That's okay. Okay, so due to the increased life expectancy, increased education is extremely beneficial. Yes, you can interrupt me whenever you feel free to. Okay, so first off, higher life expectancy versus the optimal quantity of schooling, because investment in education will earn a return over a longer period of time. In addition, an increase in investment in post-secondary education increases life expectancy and better general health. With every degree holder comes the benefit of enjoying an improved quality of life for yourself and your offspring as well, and also an increase in social status. Over the years, post-secondary education has been on the rise, and the expansion of post-secondary education has been accompanied by an economic transformation. Industrial production has given way to the knowledge industry. Where post-secondary education has expanded, the growth of the technology sector has increased opportunities for those in a position to train and also retrain, but has significantly disadvantaged those in the manufacturing sector and those in low-wage service jobs who are not in a position to train for better paying high-skilled work.
Just please elaborate how those in the manufacturing sector have been affected most by the technological change?
Yeah, sure. Due to free trade, many non-skilled jobs have been taken out of Canada and shipped abroad. That being said, Canada's economy is primarily driven by skilled workers. As well, society profits more from post-secondary graduates than they do from non-graduates and mere people with a mere high school diploma. Research has shown that when an individual benefits, so does society. The public benefits of investing in post-secondary education are an increase in tax revenues, greater productivity, increased consumption, increased working flexibility, and a decrease in reliance on government assistance.
So essentially you're saying that everyone really benefits from increased education, and there really is no disadvantages to increasing your education.
Yeah, but one benefits more directly than the one receiving the education.
Yep.
An increase in life expectancy represents an enlarged working period, thus increasing the return on human capital investment. It is clear that having a post-secondary degree makes one more likely to be employed. The return on individual investment in human capital depends positively on the remaining active years. So consequently, postponing retirement age raises the return on schooling and schooling time. Additionally, the proportion of working individuals in society is enlarged, although the working population also becomes older on average, which tends to reduce the average human capital in the economy.
Okay.
The sustainable growth rate becomes higher, and now retirement takes place late in individuals' lives because they keep on working as long as they are physically capable.
Yep.
So in summation, with the increase in post-secondary education, it provides provides us with the tools to lift ourselves up from one social strata to another, which in turn would mean that we pay more taxes, rely less on public subsidies, become more informed consumers and citizens, and break a cycle of poverty that plagues urban and rural communities alike.
Well, thank you very much for that information. I think it's clear. Although sometimes the temptation when you're coming out of high school is to go into jobs that are going to earn you a fair chunk of change rather than invest in your education, in the short run, I can see how one would argue that they are going to benefit from going and working in a service job. However, it's clear, in the long run, you're going to benefit. It's inevitable, and I am encouraging you, I'm begging everyone to invest in your education. Go to university, get a degree, and make yourself impossible to fire. Thank you very much, As I've stressed repeatedly, investing in human capital, your education, you can never invest too much. Now, we're going to focus on investing financially. First, let me introduce my two other assistant coaches, Kevin and Sneer, who are going to aid me in talking about financial investment. Thank you for joining us. So, Sneer, why don't I let you lead it off?
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for having us here, first of all, Mike.
Pleasure.
I just want to say, first things first, it's important to start saving up for retirement. Now, I know what all you people are thinking. I'm 28 years old, I just got my high-paying job. Why the heck do I need to start thinking about saving up for retirement, saving up for rainy days, and
you want to buy that Beamer.
Exactly. You want to buy that Beamer, you want to have those nice rooms, you want to have fancy things. I don't want to start storing away the money, I want to spend. But I just want to let you guys know that it's important to start saving because you need to think about it. Life expectancy is up. Now, all these folks are in the mindset that we're living until the age of 80 and 85 or retiring around the age of 65. But folks, that's not how it is. Life expectancy right now is at the staggering age of 105 and people are working way longer. That means if you're saving up more money, you're going to be saving up compounding interest and you're going to be saving up a substantial amount of money, living very comfortably in retirement and prepared for all those rainy days. Now, Mike, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind having a substantial amount of money for my retirement, right?
Well, that's exactly it. And I read a study the other day saying that individuals at the age of 25 invest $1,000 for 10 years. The compounded interest on that $10,000 by the time he's 65, he's going to have $169,000. But now, you can just imagine the possibilities. If you can do that from the age of 25 until the age of 65, put away as much money as you can while enjoying your lifestyle, you're going to be living large when you're 65, when you're not working, the time when you want to be enjoying life, relaxing.
Absolutely.
So, Kevin, do you want anything to add something?
Yeah, sure. Now guys, don't forget that because life expectancy is up, the retirement period has also increased, meaning you're going to need that vast amount of money collected from the compounded interest of your investments.
Yeah, anytime you guys want to come down to Scotiabank Mike Ditka Coaching Center, we're going to help you guys invest, save for retirement, let you save and get ready to live large in retirement.
Exactly, we'll help you prepare for the future. Now that your retirement period is longer, you also need to worry about debt. Your debt, like your investments, also collects compounded interest over time, meaning your debt can grow over time.
That means we want to stay away from those credit cards, folks.
Absolutely. So managing your debt while you're young and able to do so is the best solution.
Steer, you want to close it?
Basically, you know, we gotta also sum it up, and now don't forget guys, those rainy days are going to come. No one's job is completely secure. Companies close down, people get fired, companies downsize, these things are just bound to happen.
Yeah.
Now in addition to that, life expectancy is up. That means there's more people out there working, more people out there looking for work. If you pay attention to this graph right behind me here, what that basically means is you have labor demand, you got labor supply. Life expectancy is up, more people are in the job market, population is higher, labor supply for all these companies is going up. What that means is labor demand is way higher than labor supply. With labor demand being way higher than labor supply, there's more people looking for jobs and no one's job security is safe. It's harder to find jobs. So it's better to invest your money, invest for retirement, invest for those rainy days. So when the unfortunate situation actually does arise, you're better prepared for it, you're going to be well on your way and you'll be able to find a job without changing your life substantially, which is very important. And in addition, also you've got to be investing and saving up for your children's future and your children's education. Like my fellow assistant coach Shaz mentioned earlier, investing in educational capital is extremely important. So folks, you need to be saving up for your children and your children's education because their education is more important than ever. So guys, you're investing for a long retirement, those rainy days, Don't make sure your debt doesn't pile up, and in addition to that, save up for your children's future as well.
Those are great points, and we might seem like we're paranoid, we might seem like we're overreacting, but to be honest, I don't see any problem in overreacting when it comes to money. I think you should be paranoid. Folks, we need to be worried about the future. It broke my heart during the most recent recession when we saw so many folks that were in retirement being forced to move in with their kids. Now, I don't know about you guys, but like, if I run out of money, my kids don't want me. So, we need that money. We need to be able to live comfortably and live large in retirement. Now, folks, that's going to do it for today. Once again, I'm Mike Ditka. These are my assistant coaches. And if you have any more questions, you can direct yourself to any Scotiabank branch where assistant coaches will be happy to help you.